So if you have fine, low density curls like I do and your hair falls flat naturally and kind of see-through, I'm going to show you some tips and some products that you can use to help you get the most volume out of your hair. Now, I know curly hair is all very different, so I have my hair just thrown back in a bun to show you my texture a little bit when it is in a bun, so you can see just how fine it is and how much of my scalp you can actually see, because my hair is quite scarce in some areas. You can really see my scalp pretty much throughout my head when my hair is damp, and that's just because I do have low density hair. Now, in my opinion, I like to go for products that are really not going to weigh down my hair, and I don't go too crazy about getting a lot of curl definition. I go more for volume because I do have low density hair. To me, if I'm going for super defined curls, I'm going to have less volume and it's going to be a lot flatter and essentially more see-through looking. So this product here is the 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. It's like a holy grail for me. I always have it in my shower. I always travel with it because it's super lightweight and affordable. And I already washed my hair with this prior to filming, but I just wanted to show you that sometimes you can actually add it into a water bottle with, did I say water bottle? I don't know if that came out right, but anyways, mix it with some water, and sometimes I'll use that as a leave-in conditioner as well if I'm traveling and I don't want to pack too many products. But right now I'm actually just saturating my hair in just pure water, just to start the styling process for this video. And of course I use a wide tooth comb just to run through my hair to get any tangles out. Again, having fine low density curls, I don't get a lot of volume or a lot of tangles. I don't have a lot of hair fighting with each other. It's you know, I guess there's good and bad parts. This is a leave-in conditioner that I would highly recommend for anyone with hair texture similar to mine. It is very, very lightweight. But it's also moisturizing and it smells divine. It smells edible. It's by Beautiful Textures. It's their Tangle Taming Leave-In Conditioner, and it's definitely a holy grail for me, and it's under $10. I would say it's around maybe $6 or $7, and you can find it at most beauty supply stores. I mix up my products now and then, but I've been using this, I would say, for the past at least 5 years. And now I'm going in with a little bit of Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. Now look how little I use. That is exactly why I only buy these sample packs, and you can get those at Target, and it's really affordable versus spending like $20 on the full size. When you have low density fine curls, you don't need a lot of that product because I feel like it is a little bit on the heavy side, and I actually mix it with water when I apply it to my hair. Now you'll see I'm only applying it to the very tips of my hair because I want the tips to stay hydrated. That's where I have some color in my hair, and it needs a little bit extra care and hold to get that little bit of definition I like, especially with the blonde when it dries. For me, I like some definition surrounding my face, kind of framing my face, but everything else can be wild. I really don't care. And now I'm going in with some paper towel just to speed up the drying time for me. I love to air dry my hair. I get better volume with it. I know some people get way more volume with a diffuser, but for me it's quite the opposite. Now when I'm about, I would say like 80% dry, I always like to check my tips to see if they're looking a little bit frizzy, and if they are, I will go in with a little bit more of the leave-in conditioner, and as you can see I'm just slightly touching the tips with the conditioner just to kind of force them to stay put and go back to being not frizzy. Now if you don't have time for air drying, or it's just not the season for air drying, if you're in, you know, colder places, then I would say obviously make sure there's a diffuser nozzle on your blow dryer, and if you can get a blow dryer that has a cool setting, that's obviously a lot better for your hair to avoid the heat damage that can happen over a long period of time if you're using a lot of heat on your hair. and you don't have to spend a lot. Like this was $15 and it's doing the job quite fine. So yeah, you don't have to invest a lot in a blow dryer in my opinion. Once it has the diffuser nozzle, you'll be good. And then you really want to go in with your fingertips and really shake at the roots. That's major for me to get some of the volume going. So I just kind of go in and shake, shake, shake. As you can see, the diffuser didn't give me a whole bunch of volume. This part right here is where I get all my volume happening. And this is, of course, the Afro pick. You go in with it all over your head and you lift at the roots. So you just kind of place it in, lift, move it around, place it in, lift, place it in, lift. And another thing that I highly encourage is to scrunch your curls. I forgot to mention that, but when my hair is wet and right before I leave it to dry, to air dry, I scrunch it like crazy just to encourage the curls to kind of pop up. And I like to do the same after using the Afro pick as well. Now, if you have a similar texture to mine, you know that you don't get many days out of your curls, but one way that we can at least attempt to is by sleeping with the pineapple hairstyle. So it's just by doing what you see here, putting all your hair to the very front of your head and then just using a loose elastic, or scrunchie is actually better, but I couldn't find it for this video, and then covering your head with a satin bonnet, or just sleeping on a satin pillowcase. And then in the morning you obviously pull it off, because who really wants to wear that in public? And then just shake, 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 and you may need to add a little bit of water just to kind of make it look a little bit more refreshed. And if you do, of course, apply the scrunching motion, of course, and you can even add a little leave-in as well. I usually get maybe 2 days max out of my curls, 3 days if I'm being lazy and I don't mind how wild it is. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.